Uncover the mystery of the demonic tower in a tale where ancient legends collide with modern heroism. Join Huayi on a thrilling journey of love, supernatural forces, and a quest that defies the boundaries of life and death. In the beginning, the story is set in the Mongolian mountains, known for unusual discoveries like huge fossils and ancient bodies. In 1979, Professor Yang Chalin formed a team to explore these mysteries in the Kunlun Mountains. Among the team is Huayi, a soldier, working hard on the excavation. They often get very tired, but Yang Ping, the professor's daughter and a medic, helps them. Huayi secretly likes Ping and feels a deep connection with her. After much hard work, they find a huge skull, surprising everyone. Suddenly, the cave starts to shake. After a big explosion destroys the camp, the soldiers, led by Commander Han Ju, prepare for trouble outside the cave. But only Professor Yang and some workers come out. The explosion has created a new path in the cave, and Han asks who will explore it with the professor. It's risky, so many soldiers are afraid to go, but Ping, wanting to help her father, volunteers bravely. This inspires Huayi and his best friend Kang Son to join too. A group of soldiers is then formed for the mission. They head into the damaged cave and find a large chasm. Carefully, they start to climb down. The team reaches an icy platform with a dark underground passage. Going deeper, they find a cave full of strange fossils. Exploring further, they find an exit leading to the other side of the mountain. Professor Yang mentions a legend about an ancient kingdom's gate nearby, linked to a secret government. Their talk is cut short when the soldiers spot a huge paw print in the snow, leading them to follow it. They don't know a giant beast is close. As they move, they see many butterfly-like creatures, which are actually unusual bats. One soldier catches a bat, but it ignites a blue flame, killing him. Two others try to help, but meet the same fate. Suddenly, hundreds of bats surround them, and the team fires their weapons. The noise scares the giant beast, making it run away. The beast's escape causes an avalanche, putting the group in danger. They run, but some soldiers are killed. Facing an abyss, they have no choice but to pair up and jump, tied with ropes. Huayi and Ping's rope gets stuck on ice, but then it snaps, and they fall into darkness. In the next scene, Huayi wakes up in Ping's arms, amazed to have survived. Now, only 4 are left: Huayi, Ping, Professor Yang, and Kang Son. They gather supplies and continue their mission. Eventually, they find a huge cave with a tall tower in the middle. Professor Yang recognizes the tower as the sacred palace of Kunlun, believed to have 9 levels trapping demon creatures. He lights a candle, which summons a swarm of bats around the tower. Ignoring Kang Son's warning, he sends Huayi and Ping to the tower's entrance. As they step in hand, an opening appears on top, shining bright light. This causes spirits to fill the cave, leading Kang Son to believe they've opened the devil's gates. He extinguishes the candle, but this triggers the cave's collapse and the bats attack. In a heroic act, Kang Son distracts the bats, allowing the others to escape. The 3 find an exit behind a waterfall on a high ledge. Huayi tries to defend against the bats with fire, but a bat hits him, causing Ping to push him into the water for safety before she and her father jump in too. Underwater, Huayi finds Ping, but a giant water creature separates them, taking her away. Heartbroken, Huayi swims out alone and returns to the base, where he's treated for his wounds. Commander Han tells him he's the only survivor, as all other bodies were found except for Ping's and her father's. Grieving, Huayi quits everything and boards a train home. At the station, he meets Mr. Wang, who offers him a job as a librarian. Huayi accepts and begins a peaceful life. One day at a local bar, he unexpectedly reunites with his childhood friend, Kai Xuan, an entertainer. The next day at work, Huayi finds a book by Professor Yang, and as he reads it, while reading Professor Yang's book, Huayi learns about the Demon Tower and realizes the professor knew about it all along. He figures out that only he and Ping could activate the tower, which is why they were sent in first. Elsewhere, Commander Han's team finds a coffin with a living woman inside who looks like Ping. They name her Shu Yi. Shu Yi has mysterious, uncontrollable powers, so she's confined in a monitored room. 3 years later, Han's team locates Professor Yang and brings him to their headquarters. Meanwhile, a mysterious giant beast attacks West China Oil City, causing massive destruction. When Professor Yang hears about the beast's attack, he theorizes that activating the tower opened gateways in space and time, allowing demonic creatures into Earth. Seeking more knowledge, he sneaks out of the military base. Huayi is also affected by these events as the scar on his back becomes problematic. While in the library, his back ignites with blue flames, and he discovers he can levitate furniture, and even his friend. Mr. Wang arrives during this chaos, surprisingly calm, and quickly restores order. He explains to Huayi that his blood is contaminated by demonic force from the bat attack, giving him immense power but risking his descent into hell. When Huayi questions how he knows this, Mr. Wang reveals his psychic abilities, transforming the library into an old tomb. He then reveals himself as a protector of Prince Y from the Suan nation. He explains that Prince Y was Huayi's predecessor and had led humanity against the demon race that once took over Earth. Prince Y sealed the demon tower using his body, trapping many demons. Some demons turned into humans and are now looking for Huayi, who can reopen the tower. At the military headquarters, a woman named Shirley, who looks like Ping, remembers her past and wants to meet Huayi. Commander Han finds Huayi at the library. Huayi doesn't want to join the military again, but changes his mind when he hears about Shirley. Huayi, his friend Kai Wan, and the commander go to northern China to join a team on a mission to find Professor Yang. The team includes Chang Dong, a woman named Wei Wei, Shirley, and other soldiers. When Huayi sees Shirley, he thinks she's Ping, but she says she's Shirley. The group gets ready and starts their journey through the desert on camels. A sandstorm hits Huayi's group in the desert, separating Kai Xuan and 3 others. After traveling for days, Huayi's team reaches the ruined oil city, while Kai's group faces demonic creatures in the desert. 2 members die, but Kai and another survive and reunite with Huayi's group in Oil City. Huayi suggests they leave to avoid more danger, but Chang and Shirley decide to stay and finish the mission. Monsters attack, and the group fights back, shooting one beast and chasing another. But the first beast disappears. Huayi follows Shirley to an abandoned school, where he finds dead bodies and a tunnel leading to a prince's tomb. A creature attacks him and knocks him out. Shirley uses her powers to save him and puts him in a coffin. More monsters attack, so the group hides in a building, fighting with silver bullets and rocket launchers. The demons are very strong, and bullets don't work on them. Wei Wei hides as a mannequin to avoid being caught. When the creature leaves, she runs to Quan and they hide in a bus, but the creature finds and attacks them. Huayi wakes up, his arm healing quickly, and finds himself in a cave with the demonic tower. He sees a creature drop Ping's body into a flame, and she becomes possessed by the demon queen. The queen wants Huayi to open the tower, but he refuses and asks to be sent back to Oil Town, hoping to find another solution. Amused, the queen teleports him back. As he returns, Sir, controlling the demons, orders them to attack the group. Huayi sees the creature attacking the bus with Quan and Wei Wei and takes it down with a rocket launcher. More creatures charge at him, but Shirley saves him, knowing he can open the tower door. Huayi, realizing Ping will never return, shoots Shirley, who looks like Ping, 3 times. This makes all the creatures vanish and the demonic tower crumble. As she dies, she reveals that only Huayi could kill her and transforms into Ping for a brief moment, expressing happiness to see him. Desperate not to lose her again, Huayi brings her to the prince's coffin, hoping it might heal her. As they touch their foreheads, Huayi remembers Ping's childhood and her supernatural ability to revive the dead. This explains how Huayi survived the fall earlier. Ping's mother, a demon in human form, had forbidden her from using her powers. Before she dies, Ping tells Huayi she loves him and asks him to find her father. Heartbroken but determined, Huayi decides to fulfill her last wish. The movie ends with Huayi continuing the mission with the remaining team members. If you enjoyed this recap and want to delve deeper into more captivating stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.